Hello, it's Emma with your Tarot and Oracle reading of the day. As always, if this found you, please trust that there's a message in here for you. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind for the person it's for. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in with the Starseed Oracle, get some messages for you, and then we'll go ahead with the Tarot for some extra confirmation. So what is it that the collective needs to hear today, please, Spirit? What message would you like to pass on to the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What message would the collective like to hear? One more, please, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Okay. We have baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay. This is divine feminine energy once again. With the Venus, we kind of think about the Empress card in tarot, which is the embodiment of the divine feminine. It's the embodiment of pure unconditional love. With this, a new earth card, this is somebody who has woken up to their gifts. They are looking towards some kind of future, looking towards some kind of change and waiting for it to come in. At this time, I don't think we're advised to be taking huge strides of action. If we think of the Empress within tarot, she is not somebody that's concerned with forcefully moving things to her will. Rather, she luxuriates within her own energy, and it's within that energy of luxuriating, of self-love, of self-care, that you're able to actually foster a sense of magnetism where you don't have to force things to go your way, because things will naturally flow to you. Okay, so at this time, while you're here, you're waiting, you have your vision, you see what's coming, and you know you're taking baby steps to get to your goal, to walk through this portal into your new earth. This is a time to actually take a breath, slow down, and enjoy your surroundings. Okay, enjoy the present moment. Don't be so caught up on the goal, on where it is that you want to go, that you tune out and you're no longer present. Okay, because all we really have is the present moment. The future, it doesn't exist. It's not real yet. Okay, all we have is the present. And in the present moment, you are guided to surrender to the sweetness of life, to really tap into that inner child and make love to life. Make love to life, you know. A sacred dance with the universe, you and the universe together, bathing in the waters, enjoying the flowers, basking in the light. Okay, let's get some tarot cards for this, please. What wants to come out in the tarot today? What does the collective need to know, and what does the collective need to hear? What does the collective need to Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Once again, unsurprising. This is a collective who is currently in a transition. We are in between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. And so we are very much in a period right now of transition, both astrologically and very much so in our physical realities. Okay. But you are headed towards calmer waters, but there is an element of divine timing here, divine assistance. I do not think that this is the time to really try to control the situation. This is a time to surrender, okay? Because the universe has got your back, and we know that the universe has got your back because the Justice card came out as well, okay? This is your justice. This may be karmic justice. This may be a cycle that you've broken that has reiterated and echoed throughout your lineage. And that is why at this time, you're being asked to trust, to take a trustful with the universe and allow the universe to show you actually how good things can get for you. Okay, so with your previous energy, your past energy, we have the 5 of Cups and we have the 8 of Cups, okay? This speaks to me of disappointment in a specific area. It could be a relationship. I'm getting heavy relationship vibes from this. Something that didn't go as expected and left you feeling very disappointed, left you kind of questioning yourself and feeling, you know, what's the point kind of thing. If you notice, he's very concerned with these cups that are spilled, but he doesn't notice those 2 cups behind him. And in association with this 8 of Cups card, which speaks of walking away from something, there is a marked sense of disappointment. We did not want to allow this cycle to end. We fought against it. There was a lot of resistance, which probably came from wounding that we've picked up throughout our lives. Okay, and we probably knew that the cycle needed to end, that it wasn't good for us, but we just couldn't quite let it go. We were very, very, very obsessed with keeping hold of what it is that we got, that we made. And it was leaving us disconnected. We weren't grounded, our feet were not on the ground. We weren't connecting to that higher source, to that higher self. We were so concerned with keeping hold of this thing that we thought was everything, that we were blinded almost to the reality of the situation, okay? 2 cards here that speak of moving forward into new territory. Let's get a bit more on this disappointment, this leaving behind of something. What is it that we've had this disappointment from? What is it that we've left behind? Okay. The Chariot, once again, movement, travel, moving forward, willpower. This took a lot of willpower for you to do, for you to make this decision, for you to actually loosen your grip from this and surrender to where the universe was leading you, because the universe is leading you, okay? You're probably very in tune with your intuition at this time, and you are working alongside the universe as you step through this new portal. The thing that we are disappointed about, the thing that we've had to walk away from, is this 5 of Wands. Now, the 5 of Wands talks about disagreements, tension, conflict. So perhaps you were involved with people who were operating from a very wounded space, very triggered, reactive is the word that's coming to my mind. People who weren't quite in control of their emotions, of themselves, because they didn't yet have that deeper understanding of the self. And as you've been fostering this deep understanding of the self, as you've been turning inwards and you know, fostering the connection with spirit, it means that your frequency has naturally raised. You're naturally vibrating at a higher frequency. And so those people who were in your previous reality, they didn't vibe with you anymore. They didn't vibrate on the same level with you. And this is a special purpose. These people that I speak to on my readings are people who are going through awakenings, are waking up to their gifts and their purpose, okay? And to be on this path, to achieve this goal, this really big life purpose that you came here with, you couldn't take this with you. This needed to be gone from your energy, okay? This is what you attracted when you were in your karmic timeline, when you were facing your south node, when you did not know yourself fully, when you were still in the thick of the healing journey and you had a lot of work to do. You attracted people of the same frequency who were functioning from the same core wounds. Now, it's funny actually, I do believe that our higher self is the reason that we do this, because our higher self knows that intrinsically these people are going to trigger those wounds. They're going to trigger us, and really that's the only way to know what needs healing, is to be triggered and is to be set off by something, you know, and then it kind of makes you think, oh, you know, why is this getting to me so much? What is it within me that needs healing? And also the idea of as within, so without. Your internal mindset, your internal values about yourself, about how you see the world, are reflected externally. So if you're functioning from a negative space, you're going to attract negative people. That's just how it works. But we're moving away from this now. We've decided to loosen our grip. And despite the disappointment that we might have faced, despite the people we might have lost, the fulfillment we might have lost, we're striving forwards now. We're on this chariot. We're being rowed by the universe towards this next destination. And what's really nice actually about these two cards is this idea of sitting back and enjoying the view as the universe rows you to where you need to be. Enjoy the scenery, okay? Relax, cede control, because you are being directly guided to this new destination that you are going to. And really the universe wants you to finally enjoy yourself, okay? Because I feel this reading is for somebody who has had a very, very difficult time. There's not been a lot of joy, there's not been a lot of peace. So actually this idea of peace, of surrender, of stillness might be something that you are inherently fighting against, but this is your push from the universe to practice being still, to practice resting, you know, and you wouldn't think that you would have to practice resting, but most of us do. If you sit down and you're resting, but your mind's still going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, you're not truly resting. That's not rest. So this is something that you're very much being encouraged to do at the minute. Take time for self-love, take time for self-care, do the things that you enjoy, and enjoy the journey. We're on a journey right now, okay? And I do believe that we're very much coming to the threshold. I'm gonna pick a couple from the Starseed Oracle. Oh no, not the Starseed Oracle. I'm going to pick some from my own oracle that I've been making. It's nothing special, but it's playing cards with lots of stuff on them. So let me just... Sorry, I had to pause that there. Okay, so I'm going to grab some messages from my own oracle now. What do you want to say to the viewer? What does the viewer need to know? What does the viewer need to hear? What does the viewer need to know? What does the viewer need to hear? Okay, quite a few messages coming out for you. We have manifestation. We have forgive yourself. We have sacred chakra, sensuality, pleasure, and creativity. And we have karmic cycle. Okay, I knew that was going to come out. And we also, hiding, we have ascension. Wonderful. Okay, so as I said, we are moving away from the karmic timeline, the karmic cycle that we were trapped in, and we are deciding to head towards a new earth, a new reality. Okay. And you are being asked at this time, if you are carrying any emotions of negativity from this past experience, this past situation, to forgive yourself, okay? Do not replay these moments over in your head, thinking, why did I do that? What could I have done differently? Just because the person you were does not fit with the person you are now, you don't have to go back and relive it all over and over again. And torment yourself, okay? You're being asked to forgive and not torment yourself. We have manifestation. I'm not surprised this came up. You are co-creating with the universe. The universe has its hand on your shoulder. And with your input, with your creativity, this new awakened creativity, and an outlook on your life, it's leading you towards something that you've probably envisioned for yourself from a young age, okay? This might be a manifestation that you made years ago without even realizing it, and it's actually coming to fruition now. Oftentimes when we make a manifestation and we kind of become obsessed with it, it gives out the message that that thing is not within your reality, and so that thing will not be within your reality. Once you let go once you let go of these things and you put them out into the ether and you act as if it's already done. You've put your order in and it's on its way, and now you've no need to worry, okay? That's when the manifestations start to come through. This sacral chakra card, sensuality, pleasure, creativity, is also Venus energy. It's also pleasure, joy, make love to life. So there could be a sacral chakra unblocking, which is really kind of bringing light to all of these new sensations that you kind of were not very in tune with before. There could be an awakening of sexuality as well. Perhaps there was some sexual trauma in the past that kept you from fully expressing this part of yourself. But this tells me that you're working a lot currently with that sacral chakra, with learning how to enjoy, with learning to do things that bring you pleasure, and with birthing new ideas, with creativity, okay? I'm going to get a couple more for you from this deck, and then I'm going to finish the reading there. It's a short one today because I've got things to do. I'm writing songs, I'm taking photos, it's all going on, okay? So let's get a couple more for you. Last messages, please, angels, last messages. We have completion, yes. And we have rest and recuperate. Okay, that's a pretty straightforward message, isn't it? The karmic cycle has come to completion. We have completed one chapter of our life and we are moving forward to the next. We're being asked to forgive ourselves for this, to leave this energy of disappointment behind. We're also being asked to rest and recuperate, because you are being rowed by the universe to where it is you need to go. You don't have to try and grab the bulls by the horn and control it, okay? That's the last thing we want to do at this time. What you've just done, the karmic cycle that you have just broken, that's no easy feat. Allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself, while you are on this boat journey being rowed towards your new beginning, allow yourself to see how far you've come and allow yourself to enjoy the view. It's the scenic route, okay? The universe is taking you on the scenic route and you are allowed to rest and recuperate. This is part of a spiritual ascension. I believe this is the reason that you actually had the strength to let go, to surrender, to leave behind this past cycle, because you came into a deeper knowing of the self. Whether that was intentional or not, it can creep up on you at any point, this judgment, this awakening, but you are somebody who is ascending, who is expanding your frequency and your ability to manifest because of this will be growing stronger and stronger by the day.